I married Erin within 10 days of meeting her, and it was like a fairy tale. We were so in love. We enjoy life. We would do everything. You know, go on little dates, go skydiving, just trying to give her the world, something that she's never had before from anyone else. Then after we got married, we started working this job, and she would get up 3 hours in advance and do her hair, do her makeup, get ready. And for what? For a factory job that you're gonna get all dirty at? So our boss at that job, when Erin would tell me she's going to the bathroom, they would walk off together, and it was a daily thing. Like, they would just walk off together, and about 10, 15 minutes later, she'd come back like nothing even happened. He said that they was sleeping together, that they was messing around, while I'm at work. So I went out and got a camera and I set it up in the room, and she moved it out of the way and covered it up with a pair of pants, but I could still hear the audio. And you can hear, as soon as he walks in the house, you can hear them start engaging in sex.
Did you get it open?
I confronted her, and she was telling me I'm crazy and I'm hearing things, and it got so bad that I wanted her to take a lie detector test. So I went and spent the money. So the first test she took came back inconclusive. So we went and got another test done, and he answered a phone call from one of her relatives, and they're from that area. I'm not, so it just seemed real fishy. And for her to be able to pass the lie detector test, even though I got the audio footage, it isn't right. It doesn't make sense. Erin called the show, and she agreed to take a lie detector test. And if she fails this one, then it's gonna be hard, but if she tells me the truth, then maybe we can work things out and rekindle our family and, make everything good again. But if not, then I may have to go my separate way.
Erin, that's your husband on tape. How's your marriage going?
It's not going good right now, Steve. Love the show, but I wouldn't be here if it was going good.
Yeah, this is your second time back, by the way, right?
Yes, it is.
How long ago was it the first time you were on?
7 years.
Oh, 7 years. Why isn't your marriage going so well?
Well, Steve, as you heard from his little intro, I have taken 2 lie detector tests already. And I want to elaborate a little bit on the inconclusive. It was about a question that was unrelated to cheating, and he knows that. And the examiner explained that to him, and he knew that when we left. But as far as the second one, the examiner did receive a call from a family member of mine because I was up in Chicago with no working phone. That examiner told me...
You went to Chicago to take a lie detector test?
Yes, I did. And I passed with flying colors, not a hint of manipulation, and one of the most perfectly passed tests he'd ever seen.
I can't imagine, having to take a lie detector test in your marriage, and you took 2 of them. Is that normal?
No, it's not, but I don't have anything to hide from him. Nothing to hide from him. I wouldn't drag him across the country if I had something to hide. Yeah, I won't deny there's some things on that audio that I didn't intentionally cover up that camera. And some things might sound weird, but when you already think somebody's cheating, every single noise on there will sound like sex to somebody who's already paranoid. And that camera being there, if you thought I was gonna try to sneak somebody in, I would get rid of the camera, whether I knew it was recording or not, but I left it there because I wasn't worried about what I was doing.
So what happened on this recording?
Well, he just hears noises, I'm playing with my pets. I got a rabbit, I got a ferret, I got 2 cats, and nobody repeat this. I know I'm on TV, but I have a pet possum. I found it on the road.
A pet possum?
I found it on the road. It was like this big. It was pitiful. I didn't want it to die, so I've been nursing it back to health, and I get them out, I play with them. You can hear me on one of these audios talking to my ferret. His name is Will Ferret.
Will Ferret?
Yes. And then John is our rabbit, John C. Rabbit, John C. Riley.
Some clever names.
I know. And then my possum, but I take all my pets out and I talk to them like they're my kids or my babies.
How's the odor in your house? Does the house get stinky?
No, I keep up after them. I do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, but a possum, I remember when I lived in Illinois, we'd have possums in the backyard, and they're creepy, man. They got like little human hands.
Yeah, she's very, very ugly. But she was this big.
Why would you want a possum in your house?
I have this thing where if I see a helpless animal, I just want to help it.
Do all the animals get along together?
The rabbit is the most antisocial, but the rest of them are pretty good together, yeah.
Possums and cat?
Oh, yeah. I have one cat and the possum and the ferret. They all love each other.
Do you have kids?
Yes.
Wow.
But, you know, just...
Oh, we're going to play the tape that he thought that he... There's 2 audio tapes. Let's listen to those.
William. Pinker. Good job, William. Good freaking job.
And your husband listened to that tape and thought you were cheating?
He has really, really, really good hearing, and he says that he can hear men's voices underneath there. Now, when I do these diamond paintings, I listen to YouTube in the background. I do, and I believe that I can't hear it.
And then, do we have another tape?
Did you get it open? William.
Now that's definitely you having sex.
Okay, so I know to most people listening it is comical.
Yeah.
But it's really destroying us right now because he firmly believes that that's me having sex with somebody. It doesn't matter. I've proven myself to you hundreds, and I've went the distance. I've went the length. I've done everything that I can do. I wouldn't bring you on TV to make a fool of myself.
But you know that's not the right audio.
I don't find anything wrong with any of the audios.
I mean, we're here for help, and let's get it, you know.
Okay, and what did you hear? What do you think you heard on those tapes?
A little bit after what you guys heard, you can hear what sounds like pants unzipping, and
you can hear that.
Yeah, and
you
then
can hear pants unzipping.
I can.
And then did you hear a big thud?
No, but
So you heard what my wife just said, that our editors are in a booth, soundproof, they can amplify all the recording, all the sounds on it. They didn't hear anything that sounded like cheating at all.
I wouldn't cheat on you, Kyle.
Do you think that your wife's the type of woman that would bring a man into your home and have sex with them?
I mean, no, I never thought of her like that. Like, when I heard it, I was like, man, that's ballsy, you know, like. But
When you were listening to this, were you smoking pot? Were you drinking?
No.
Okay. Kyle, you took a lie detector test.
Right.
Since being in a relationship with Erin, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Erin? He answered no. Besides the one woman you called over to your house in November of 2022, the night you kicked your wife out. See, I didn't cover any of that.
We can.
Since being in a relationship with Erin, have you had any other physical sexual activity with any woman other than Erin? Now, before, you said no, but before I read those results, you got into a fight with your wife, you kicked her out. Why?
I left.
No, let him answer.
because of the audio and.
Okay, and then you called the woman over
Yeah.
and you had sex with her?
No.
Kissed her?
I.
What'd you do?
Just when I laid on her butt and took a picture just to, and sent it to her to try to make her mad to say
You
something.
laid on her butt, but she had pants on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we asked you those two questions. You answered no to both of them, and the results came back the same, and it came back that Kyle told the truth. Okay, Erin, we gave you a lie detector test, and I think we asked you more questions than any person that's ever been on the show. Let's find out why. Since being in a relationship with Kyle, have you ever had sexual intercourse with your former boss? You answered no. Since being in a relationship with Kyle, have you had any physical sexual activity with your former boss? You answered no. Since being in a relationship with Kyle, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man besides Kyle? You answered no. Since being in a relationship with Kyle, have you had any physical sexual activity with any other man besides Kyle? You answered no. Have you ever engaged in any sexual intercourse or physical sexual activities with any customers or employees at the gas station you work at? You answered no. Did you leave the house between the hours of 5 a.m. and 4 p.m. on the day in question? You answered no. Did any man ever enter your house on the day in question besides any family members? You answered no. Did you engage in any sexual intercourse or physical sexual acts in your house on the day in question when your husband being unknowingly recorded by your husband, Kyle? You answered no. Do you love your possum more?
That is not on there.
All right, we asked you all those questions. You answered no to all of them, and the results are you told the truth. Good news you got on the show. You got to trust her. She's quirky, but she's not a cheater. And we don't want to see you on the show again.
You don't like me?
No, we love you.
Oh, okay, great.
But if you come back, it means things aren't going so well in your life, right?
You're right, I know.
But you're going to make me something, and you're going to send that possum to me, right?
I will.
Very nice of you.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.